But speaking of trading, so what does a typical day look like for you? Like as a, I guess a full time trader, but also you have your business too. What does a typical day look like for you?
So I wake up. I wake up every day at 8 a.m. 8:01 a.m. actually. I did it on accident because whenever you set your alarm, the minute is already set. So I just kept it. So I wake up at 8 a.m. I analyze the market. Probably takes me about 15, 20 minutes max. Because I've already been looking at the same market over and over. So I already have an idea what I think is going to do. And then I'll end up, if I see a good setup, I'll end up taking the trade, get into it, and I'll call it out into my group chat. And then as I'm kind of in the trade, I'll go to the gym, I'll educate. So I'll read a book or maybe watch a YouTube video. Um, I will see what other plans I got today or for that day. So do I get calls? Do I got networking events that I need to go to? Like, what do I need to do to be like leveling up? That's really big for me. Do I need to make some more content? Do I need to reply to DMs? Do I need to do some more editing or posting on TikTok? Like, what does that look like? So it's a bunch of like kind of all over the placeness for me personally because I do so much. But I'm also like, okay, well, do we want to look at our like real estate projects and like expanding that? Like, what do we want to do? So there's a lot of grinding while I'm in the trade. And then as I'm looking at it, if it takes off or if it sells and it goes and plays out how I thought, then I just close the trade. And I would have made or lost money in that day. But I will say I take pride a lot in my success rate for the year. My year success rate or win rate has been like 82, 80, 85%.
Nice.
Um, which for me, it gives me a lot of confidence. So whenever I'm looking at the market, then I'm like, oh yeah, I know this is gonna happen. And some people they think that you have to sit here, you have to watch the market all day on your laptop just to make sure things go right. But for me, I'm just like, I can enter the trade and go live life, which is my goal.
Hmm.
And I come back and I can look at my phone as I'm on the go or whatever, and then make money. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. I know it's a lot of all over the placeness in my day. They kind of vary. So
Hmm.
yeah.
It makes sense. Um, so I would ask the follow up question.
Okay.
As far as like the standard things that people are probably thinking about, like breakfast, like lunch, dinner, do those things tend to get moved around in your day, or do they usually happen around the same time? Because some people have that myth that
Yeah.
you mentioned where you're glued to this computer all day. When that's especially nowadays with this is a game changer. Maybe
100%.
maybe 20 years ago, maybe there's some truth to that. I don't know, but nowadays, what would you say to that? Like that your normal activities throughout the day, do they get moved around based on your trades or not really
Yeah.
stay stagnant?
They get more so moved around based on what I have going on in the day. So I might go to the gym, come home, and if I have a call or if I need to take a shower, then like I may eat later.
Gotcha.
But if I don't have nothing going on, then I'm like, let me grab a quick bite and then carry on with my day. So like stuff like that kind of varies. Or like lunchtime, dinner time. Yeah. But a lot of people, like you said, they do think you got to be glued. You don't. And like you said, having this, you basically got the power to leverage anything you want to do on this device, and you use it only for social media and calls and messaging. Like you could be making so much money on the go, rather
Yeah.
you have Wi-Fi or data. And people were just like, that seems too risky. I'm just gonna stick with what I got. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Speaking of the phone, what's your opinion of? I don't want to call them like new platforms, but they're platforms that like if you type it on YouTube, this really, really like exploded around the pandemic. Maybe like 6 months before then, but like platforms like Webull and stuff like that, that
Mhm.
people say you can use to trade on that.
Mhm.
Um, if someone is looking at getting started and they're gonna download like the Webull app, would you be indifferent towards it? Would you encourage them to do it, or would you be like, oh man, that stuff is too simple. Like you don't want to start this. Start with this. You'll have better stuff.
Yeah. So I haven't really used Webull to or like even what is that called? Robinhood? Is it Robinhood?
Yeah, that's probably the next most popular one.
Like one of those like normal trading or investing apps. I have never traded on those. I've always used brokers. So that's why even when I first started, I was using Hugo's Way. But for you to transfer money, you can always use Cash App or Coinbase because it's transferred through crypto. So you
Mhm.
always want to have at least one of those two. If you're about to get started, you're like, okay, I need to put some money somewhere so I can upload it to a broker. You're going to need one of those two anyway.
Mhm.
And I would say I would recommend, ironically, using a broker. Genesis FX is great, or you could just find one that you feel is regulated and that you can trust as well.
Gotcha. We'll be sure to leave a link to the Genesis FX. That's what's called.
Yeah, yeah,
Genesis FX. We'll be sure to leave a link to that in the description. And we've already kind of talked about affiliate marketing, so there's another way to support both the Elijahs is by
indeed,
clicking on that link.
indeed. That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So we haven't talked about this heavily, but you have a YouTube channel. Like, what
I do.
video on your YouTube channel do you feel like someone has to watch? Like, if they're going to get into day trading or they want to do this full time, what
Mhm.
video do you like most recommend that's on your channel right now that they should go check out?
I would say you guys should go check out the video where I tried to make 150,000 while I was on a cruise.
I knew it.
I gave myself, yeah, I mean, he said I knew it. I would say go check that one out because a lot of people, again, you're like, well, what's the day in the life look like for a day trader? And for you to be on a cruise overseas, you're like, well, how do you still manage trading and making money? And so on that video, I keep it very transparent with you guys for what I'm looking at, the markets that I'm trading, how many entries I'm putting in, my profits, my losses, and just what it's like for the psychology side, the mentality side. Talk a little bit about the coursework was involved in that, the mentorship, business funding, like all different things that I think as a rather a beginner entrepreneur or a person that really wants to get into trading should go check out would be that one. And
Mhm.
150,000 in a week is not a small number for a lot of people. So that that should say a lot in itself.
So the title speaks for itself. The
Right.
description probably speaks for itself. And of course, the video speaks for itself too, right?
Indeed. Indeed. So yeah, that's the video that I would say you guys should go check out. I also have a whole trading what is that called? Playlist where I've also talked about different things for trading that you guys can check out. Got a couple of videos on there. So that's where I would start.